Welcome back to your own channel, Quantum Math. In the previous video, we have completed factorization using various methods, including the box method. In today's video, we are going to cover a very important method of factorization, method of finding roots. What is that? That is the quadratic formula. Yes, this is it. Finally, a formula which can solve any quadratic equation, no matter how hard it is. Okay, so what is this? It looks a little complicated, but if you practice, if you memorize, this is a very important and easy way to find the roots of any quadratic equation. So first of all, the equation should be in the standard form, ax square plus bx plus c. Then the formula goes like that: minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac overall divided by 2a. Got it? So one more thing here, attached to this formula is the discriminant. What do you mean by discriminant? Discriminant is denoted by this delta value, and that is b square minus 4ac, b square minus 4ac. So it is helpful in finding the roots. Okay, the nature of roots. For example, if you get the discriminant as b square minus 4ac as greater than 0, then it means the roots are two distinct real solutions. Two distinct means two different numbers will come in solutions. Whereas if the determinant is equal to 0, then there is only one real solution. If the determinant is less than 0, it means there are no real solutions. Understand? So okay, we'll do some problems on this quadratic formula as well as the discriminant thing. Once we do some problems, then you will understand how it is useful. First of all, let's do some problems on finding the nature of roots. First problem, x square plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. So what is your a, what is your b, and what is your c here? 1, 5 and 6. So if you are doing b square minus 4ac to find the discriminant, you will get 5 square minus 4ac, 25 minus 24 equal 1, which is greater than 0. So we will have two distinct roots for this, x square plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. So you will have how many? Two distinct roots are available for this quadratic equation. So the nature of root is distinct, or two real solutions, you can say. Let's do one more. If the quadratic equation is x square plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. If you are doing the discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac, then b square is 2 square minus 4, a is 1, c is also 1. So that will be equal to 2 square is 4 minus 4, 0. Whenever discriminant is 0, b square minus 4ac equal to 0, you have only how many? One solution or one root, equal root. It means whatever answer you are getting, there is a square plus 2ab plus b square formula. So if you are getting x plus 1 whole square, for that, after doing factorization, if you get x plus 1 whole square, it means x value is -1, right? So -1, 2 times. So both are equal, both the roots are equal, that means. Got it? So that's why we are saying only one solution. Third one, if you have x square plus x plus 1 and you are finding the discriminant of this quadratic equation, it comes 1 square minus 4 into 1 into 1. So that will be 1 minus 4. That is, discriminant is negative 3. Whenever we have discriminant is less than 0, it means there are no real roots. 0 real solutions, no real roots. What do you mean by no real roots? If you try to find out this problem and try to get a solution of that, you will get something like within a bracket. Okay, we will get to know what are these in whenever we are using this formula. Okay, so but the roots will be in this form, under root negative 5, something like that. So it means you don't have a value of negative root. These are imaginary numbers. These are imaginary numbers, not real numbers. That's why we are saying no roots for such quadratic equations where the discriminant is less than 0. I hope this is clear now. Got it? Now what we will do, we will solve and find the roots of the sum of the quadratic equations using the formula. If it is given, use quadratic formula to solve or to find out the roots, then you must use it. Otherwise, if nothing is given, you can also use it. So it is up to you whether to use it or not. If it is given by using factorization method, then you have to do the solution by factorization method only. It all depends how they are asking the question. Okay, the first problem, use formula to find roots. First one, 2x square minus 7x plus 3 equal to 0. 2x square minus 7x plus 3 equals 0. So what is the formula? You know the formula, minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So we need ABC here. So what are our ABC? A is 2, b is negative 7. You need to write the quadratic equation into standard form, then only you substitute the values. Otherwise what happens? Values gets interchanged and you will not get the correct answer. So here formula is x equal to negative b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. So this is, you need to remember. If I put everything in this formula, then I will get minus b plus or minus under root, sorry, why I am writing minus b one more time. I have got the value right, negative of negative 7, okay, plus or minus under root b square is negative 7 square, negative into negative positive 49, minus 4a and c whole divided by 2 times a, 2 times 2. So x equals plus 7 plus or minus under root 49 minus 24, 4, 3, 4, 6, 24, correct. 49 minus 24 whole divided by 4. Never forget this plus minus sign, very important thing. So what is happening here? That gives x value as 7 plus or minus root of 25. You know what is the square root of 25? 5. So this becomes 7 plus or minus 5 divided by 4. So this is okay. Plus and minus means we need to take both. First you take plus, we will say the first root as plus. 7 plus 5 divided by 4, that is how much? 12 by 4 is 3. 12 over 4 is 3. The first root is 3. Now the second root, let's do 7 minus 5 over 4. So you will get 2 over 4 So that will be 1 by 2. So second root here is 1 by 2 or 0.5 if you want to write in points. So that's it. This is the formula we have used whenever we are unable to find any factors using factorization method. We are not getting roots, then this is the best way to find the roots. Got it? Good. So now moving on, shall we do one more problem on this? Okay, let's do it. Six x square minus 31x equals 105. First find out what is your ABC. A is 6, B is negative 31 and C is 105. No, C is negative 105 because it should be on the left hand side. So putting everything into our formula, that is b square minus x equal to negative b plus or minus underscore b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Putting everything together, we will get x equals negative plus 31 plus or you write all the steps, formula, everything you need to write in exam. You can't just directly write the values. Okay, whatever you write, if you write elaborately and give all the details of the steps that you are using, then you will get good marks. So here b square is 31 negative 31 square minus 4a and negative 105. This looks a little bit of bigger number. 2 into 6, 12. Okay, so x value is 31 plus or minus under root what is 31 square? 31 into 31, 961 plus in minus into minus plus 4 6 24, 24 into 105 2520 2520 whole divided by 12. X equals 31 plus or minus under root. If you add both of them, you will get 3481. Do it quickly. X equals 31 plus or minus what is under root 3481. You should be getting the value of roots. Either you remember numbers or you should know the division method or any other factorization method to find the square root of numbers. That is very important. So if you don't know, we can make a separate video on finding the square roots also. Meanwhile, just write it as 59. If you multiply 59 by 59, you should get 3481 whole divided by 12. Now what we do, we separate this out. We will find out both the roots. First 31 plus 59 divided by 12. The second root will be 31 minus 59 whole divided by 12. So x1 equal to 90 over 12. What is 90 over 12? You can divide and find the value, but it either comes in fraction or a decimal. So 15 over 2 or 7.5 is the answer. Second one is negative 28 over 12. So x2 value is 7 over 3, negative 7 over 3 or negative 2.33. These are the two values. These are two roots of the given quadratic equation. Is it clear? Great. Let's do one more type of problem which may come in different exercises, but we can solve by bringing it to the general form. That is, the standard quadratic equation form should be first important step. If such things come, don't get afraid. you need to multiply terms to make it simple. So here you know what you have to do, you have to cross multiply. What I mean by cross multiply? Cross multiply means I will multiply this, I will multiply these two and these two. Okay, now what will happen? X plus 3 is on the left hand side, which remains on the left hand side. 3x plus 2 is coming here and joining it, equal to x plus 1 multiplied by 2x plus 3. Somebody will question, these are already into factorized form, why are we multiplying them? Because we are here to find the roots, finding the value of x, that is the question. So to solve that, first multiply it, you will get x square into 3x square, 3x square plus 9x plus 3x, that is 11x plus 6 equals 2 into x, 2x into x, 2x square, 3x plus 2x, 5x plus 3 plus 3. Grouping them together, everything on the left hand side, 3x square minus 2x square will be x square, 11x minus 5x is 6x plus 3. 6 minus 3 is 3, 3 equal to 0. Now if you are trying to do this in the factorization form, you need to have 3 into x square, 3x square. You should use two terms. Once we add them, they should be 6x. Once we multiply them, they should give us 3x square. So do we have any such terms? No, we can't get such terms. That's why we will use our quadratic equation formula. What is the quadratic formula? X equal to, in such scenarios, this formula is the best way to find the roots. Minus b plus or minus underscore b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Here a is 1, b is 6 and c is 3. Use this in pause the video, use these terms in the formula, substitute it and try to find a solution set. Pause the video. Okay, if you have got the answer, put the answer in the comment. If you have not if you have not got it properly or you got stuck somewhere, see this, minus 6 plus or minus underscore b square is 6 square minus 4a c. So here whole divided by 2 into 1 is 2. So x value negative 6 plus or minus underscore 36 minus 12 whole divided by 2. So 36 minus 12 is how much? Root 24 minus 6 plus or minus root 24 whole divided by 2. So now we will divide the two roots here. Negative 6 plus, you know what is the root of 24? No, we don't know exactly the number, but we can get in decimals if we wish. So I'm not going to show the long division method to find out the square root of a number or up to 2 decimal places. We can have a separate video on that. Otherwise this video will be very long if we try to cover all these things. So this one is here. 24 can be written as 6 into, yeah, we can just write 6 4s 24. Four will come out of the square root and becomes 2. So what happens here? What we can do, negative 6 and 2 2 will be common here. So negative 3 plus root 6 whole divided by 2. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So answer will be negative 3 plus root 6, and the second value will be similarly negative 3 minus root 6. These are the roots solution set for this quadratic equation. Clear? Great. One more type of problem that may come in the exam, and where you can use the determinant. So one such problem I came across today is find the value of p. Okay, find the value of p such that the equation px square minus 5x plus p equal to 0 has real and equal roots. Real and equal means you know what to do, right? The determinant will give you what value? Determinant will be equal to 0. What is determinant? We just saw at the beginning of this video. That is, determinant value is b square minus 4ac. So if such problem is given, you need to take b square minus 4ac equal to 0. If they are saying their roots are distinct, means they are not equal, then you need to take greater than 0. If they are saying that the roots are not real only, they are imaginary, then you have to take b square minus 4ac is less than 0. Got it? So here everything lies b square minus 4ac. What is b? A is p, b is negative 5, c is also p. So we get 25 minus into minus 25 minus 4 a c equal to 0. 25 equal to 4 p square. 4 p square is 25. So 20 p square 25 over 4. P is root of this 25 over 4. Under root 25 over 4. What is the square root of 25? That is 5. And what is the square root of 4? That is 2. So P can be 5 by 2 or negative 5 by 2, correct? Because we never know whether this is negative, this is also 25 by 4, and 5 by 2 into 5 by 2, this is also 25 by 4. That's why we never know if you are taking a root, then the solution will be positive or negative. That's why we need to take both the answers for consideration. So what values of p that this determinant is equal to 0 is either 5 by 2 or negative 5 by 2. So there are various problems, various determinants you can take, real or not real, whatever is given. As per the question, you take the values, you will definitely get the answer right. Okay, I hope this video was very helpful for you. Before going, I will show one more important thing to you. If possible, you take the screenshot of this. Here, these are the important things which we have covered in this chapter. Take a screenshot, or if possible, I'll try to put this into description. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, definitely hit the like button, subscribe this channel and share with your friends, because sharing is a real type of caring. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.